I made the comment that this whole relationship would have never happened had I not accidentally been on a date with someone else.
Sure. Well, you weren't accidentally on the date.
I didn't know I was on a date.
No.
I was hanging out with some people that I didn't really know super well. This one girl was like, hey, do you want to go get dinner with me? And we'll go to the bar that you like to go to. And I was like, yeah, sure. We're at the Village. And I was like, oh yeah, that server and me are kind of hanging out. And she was like, oh, okay, that changes things. And I was like, oh, I misunderstood all of this. Because I thought it was friend vibes. And so then she was like, hey, do you mind if I invite the person that I'm kind of hanging out with? And I was like, no, go for it. And then walks in old bushy hair, tiny eyes.
Bushy haired, fuck you. I didn't have no bushy hair.
Then walks in this creature. I was quite enamored, if I do say so. I was like, she's hot. I'm like, you were eating fries. That was about the extent of your vibe.
We ended up being in the bathroom together. I don't know. Stalker over here might have followed me in. I don't know.
I don't believe that's the case. I think we both had to pee.
You ended up putting your number in my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Very forward. It was hot. But still didn't know the vibe or understanding of what was kind of going on. So I was kind of not
reading into it.
Yeah, I guess not. So then go back to the bar, hang out with who we were there with.
All was good vibes.
Yeah. It's all chill.
All very casual.
I'll proceed to leave, and this one grabs my hand, and we walk out the Village holding hands.
And then we parted ways and went with the respective people that we had originally been talking to.
Correct.
I think you and I talked on Facebook Messenger or something.
Yeah, it was Facebook because we realized that we had the same birthday.
Yes. So we met back up, just us, at the bar at the Village.
Mm-hmm.
You described your outfit as a hooker shirt.
It was a hooker shirt.
You went to Tobacco or something.
Yeah, I went with coworkers.
Who were also strippers.
No.
She worked at Costco.
Yeah, good old Costco. With some coworkers who were meeting in the bottom, and I hate the bottom.
You don't like bottoms?
No, the bottoms are fine. But Richmond, Virginia, bottoms. No, thank you.
Well, yeah, go ahead and clean that up. Yeah, dig a hole.
I keep doing this.
Dig a hole.
I was wearing a slutty ass shirt.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird.
It was weird
time for me.
It was weird.
And you at the Village after.
Mm-hmm. The server that I was kind of hanging out with did not actually like me and want to date me, so it was not a messy thing. And I don't think the other one really liked you in a very serious type of way.
Probably not.
Yeah. I remember you saying your girlfriend is giving me hate eyes or giving me death stares or something like that. I was like...
She was. It was weird.
Well, I was like, well, that's not my girlfriend. And then you were like, oh. Do you remember what happened when you left? What were you trying to do?
She'll take you home,
She was trying to get me to come home with her. And I said, no, I don't know you. And so I wouldn't go with her.
Mm.
I want you to your car.
Yeah, she did.
So we had our first kiss.
Mm.
And you were still trying to get me to come home with you.
Duh.
And I wouldn't. Yeah, those were the worst days of my life. Led me down a path of despair and destruction.
Mm-hmm.
Both said that we weren't going to actually date because we both wanted to move away. We said, oh, we'll just keep it casual. Didn't. Neither one of us left.
Mm-hmm.
We found out that she attended my graduation, which is creepy.
My roommate at the time was graduating, getting her master's in social work. And it was she was getting her bachelor's in social work, and I was at her graduation. I didn't know it, which was super weird.
So she acts like we met by chance, but the reality is, had I not hung out with a random girl that I barely knew who asked me to go get drinks and dinner, then I would have never met you.
Right.
Another night, we have to tell our engagement story, because it is...
I wasn't even there.
Yes, you
That
were.
was weird.
It was the other girl I was seeing right before we met.
Yeah.
I still like you, though.
Mm-hmm.
Not all the time.
No.
Your little bitty bushy hair.
I didn't have bushy hair.
Bushy hair.